Okay, so this video is going to show how to make the slider. It's kind of confusing. We haven't done ellipses yet. I'm going to show this. And it's kind of weird dimensioning them too. You've got to dimension them in another view. So I'm going to start with the ellipse and make the center the origin. And then I'm going to go 1.25 out and 1.5 tall. So I'm going to start a sketch here. And the ellipse lives behind the circle. I'm going to start here. I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to specify over. So it takes 3 clicks. And once you dimension it, you can just click it. So we want 1.5 tall, and you just click it again and move above, and it'll let us do the above dimension, which is 1.25. Alright, so now I've got my ellipse that is going to be the main focus of everything. So now I'll take a circle, and I'm just going to make everything in this. So I'm going to take center point circle. I'm going to start right on the edge like this. Make 2 circles. I'm going to make them equal. And then I'll go ahead and make 2 more circles too, because there's the holes to make. And I'll make those equal. Use the equal constraint, and now I'll go back to my drawing and find out some of these dimensions. So 0.125 is the inside, the radius of the outside is 0.25, so that means the diameter is going to be, the diameter will be 0.5. I'll choose my dimension tool. Alright, so for this drawing, we're going to make the slider, and it's got an ellipse, which is kind of weird. Just makes things a little bit more difficult to do this because it's hard to dimension it, but we've got our widths, overall heights and widths and everything, so we're going to start by making the ellipse. So I'm going to start a sketch in the front view, view normal to sketch plane, and the ellipse lives behind the circle. So it takes 3 clicks, so you can click once, make sure that's a vertical line, and then make sure that's a horizontal line. So now I can dimension the height at 1.5, and I'm going to add some circles that are constrained in the middle. I want to use the center point circle, so I'm going to make sure that it goes in the middle. I'm going to add a circle there and make sure that it's on the edge of the ellipse. Make those equal. I'm going to go back to my drawing, and the radius of that is 0.25. So I'm going to make the diameter of these circles 0.5, and now I can add my width dimension in. So I'm just going to go all the way outside of here at 1.25. I can't show the width of the ellipse, but now we've got everything fully constrained. So I'm just going to go ahead and extrude this. I'm going to extrude everything, and I'm going to do this 0.125. That's what we have in the drawing here, is 0.125. I'm going to add my holes now. So these 2 are holes. You can see by the hidden lines. This is a post that sticks out. So and this, start a sketch on the front, and it's always nice to turn these planes off so they're just out of my way. And I'm going to use the 2 circles here, so I should get the center point, and then add a circle here and a circle here, make them equal, and dimension them at 0.125. They should be coincident to those, and now I can extrude this. And I'm going to remove. Those are cut through. Got one more thing to do, so I'm going to start a sketch on the front. I'm going to find the center of my ellipse, which is also that. So I'm going to make a hole in the middle, which should be your origin if you started, and then dimension this. I believe it's 0.25. We'll check the diameter of the hole in the middle is 0.25, and then we're going to extrude this. It's 0.625 total, so we have to subtract 0.125 So we have 0.5. And I can just type in 0.5, or I could do the math, 0.625 minus 0.125, press enter, and there is our slider piece. So that will go here, and eventually we'll connect the wings, and we'll get this flapping motion to happen.